Am I the only one who has saved over 100 videos on tactics, tips, scope, methods, processes of content creation? But at the end of the day, everything just disappears from my brain. Like I sit down and I want to record content, and all of a sudden, the multiple hundreds of videos that I have watched about, oh, start your video like this in order to gain more likes or more views, and end like this if you want to gain more. All those things just phew, just vanishes from my brain. And that's not a bad thing because the reason why I am doing content is not necessarily for the likes and the views, it is for the impact. So, yes, as much as I will put in the effort to reach more people, as much as I will put in the effort to get the likes and the views and the saves and the comments and the engagements and all of those things, as much as I will do those things, I am not necessarily pushed by those things. I am not motivated by those things. Believe me, if I have thousands of views and likes, but I don't see visibly that my content is making impact, I will be more discouraged than if I had no views at all. That's just me. And that brings me to say that sometimes the reason why we are doing something is what informs our feelings or our reactions towards the results that we get from that thing. So, say you're doing something for the sole purpose of just keeping yourself busy, okay? Someone who is into content creation, for example, for just the fun of it, like they just want to keep themselves busy. Believe me, they really don't care whether you're giving them the likes or not. They're just there. But someone who is in content creation because they want to make money, definitely, if they don't make that money, they will be discouraged. All right. So if you find yourself feeling negative towards the results or the outcome that you got from something, I think you need to take a step back and ask yourself, why am I really doing this thing? Some of us who get discouraged by low views, low likes, it's not necessarily because you should get discouraged by it. It's just because your priorities are misplaced. If you are into content creation for the impact, that should be your number one goal. So you're not necessarily following the format, and I'm not saying that following all those formats are bad because it also helps you to get more impact, right? But I'm not saying that you should now follow all the formats and everything just because you want to get the likes and the views. No, the first priority would be the value that you are giving out. That is your first and foremost priority. Because sometimes we see people with the aesthetics, with the lightings, with the setups and everything. But you and I know that what they are talking is rubbish, it's trash. They're not giving value. They're just there ranting and raving and all of those things. Meanwhile, there is someone somewhere who doesn't have as much as they do, but the value is deep. Ask yourself, why am I really doing this thing? If you're able to figure out why, then I think it's going to reshape on your focus and your response towards the results that you get from these things.